Right now in schools across America, we know that kids are being told that if they show up and do what they're asked to do in school, that they'll be prepared for the lives that they want to lead. And what we know to be true is that that's a myth. Oftentimes, they are not adequately prepared by their classroom instruction or by the assignments that they receive or even by the system itself. What we want them to be able to do is to create their own paths forward, to create their own ideas. So we started this project, this institute, as a way to really disrupt that. Good to Great is a training experience for teachers designed to help them make that change, to shift their instructional practice and shift their mindsets or beliefs about what is possible for kids when we give them high quality, strong assignments and really give them the tools that they need to teach it effectively.
I told my coach that I felt like it was my first year of teaching all over again, only because the way that I was taught to teach was not the way that Good to Great taught us. And I just feel like a lot of chains have been broken and I feel very empowered to just be the teacher that I want to be based off of the experience that we've gotten.
There are real kids here, there are real lessons, there are real activities, and we coach them through that. Giving them opportunities in the afternoon after they've done some teaching to reflect on their practice and think about how to make it even stronger. What impact did their instructional decisions have on kids? How are kids thinking mathematically, their reasoning ability, or their ability to interact with text? How has that changed from day to day?
The 2 weeks that I taught in the summer, I felt myself and my students grow and do things that I didn't think that they could do. Some kids in 5th grade were doing 6th grade work that had never seen any of it and were outperforming 6th graders in that room.
During the training that teachers receive as part of Good to Great, they talk a lot about what makes either text or tasks appropriately complex for kids at the grade level that they're in. If you don't understand what makes a text complex, then you'll never be able to ask the questions that'll probe deeply enough with kids to get them to come to a complete understanding of why that text is so important.
Good to Great introduced me to this idea of productive struggle, being comfortable with stepping back, being comfortable with allowing students to struggle and not wanting to rush to give them just a little boost, and it's just let them struggle with the text, jump in when necessary.
We film every lesson that happens. And so we workshop that video. We watch it, we talk about what the teacher is doing really well, we talk about any missed opportunities there are, all in relation to the focus area of the day. What we hear from teachers across the country is that the number one thing that they want more of is time to collaborate and time to see other teachers teach.
A teacher has the opportunity to reflect on their practice. And we're giving every teacher the opportunity to see that those moves are successful.
I love that they have their coaches right in those moments. They're coming in, they're getting that feedback, and they're turning it right back around to use to make their practice better.
So I'm already thinking, as somebody who is going back as a content lead at my school, we are going to practice this year. I don't care if I have to bring the teachers into my classroom and make myself vulnerable every day until they're finally okay, I'll do it.
Since 2015, TNTP has trained hundreds of teachers in this model who have gone back to their classrooms and taken what they've learned here and implemented it there. We know that we've got teachers who show up every day to their work wanting to make sure that kids get what they need and wanting to ensure that kids have the futures that they want to have, and they put their hearts and souls into it.